How you feel about people who say, oh, that's too much?
You know, if you say it's too much for you, then my art's not for you. But at the end of the day, like, I'm going to be, for like people that have to say it's too much, I'm going to end up eventually having, you know, prints and posters, so y'all can get the cheaper versions if y'all want to. Like, I'm about to start being very affordable for people, but eventually someone's going to buy this art.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hustler of the year, Lita Takeover.
What's going on? It's your boy Lito Takeover. This is the Takeover Files, y'all. We got a special edition today. This one of my homies, close friend, childhood friend. Been watching you perfect and work on your craft literally since we was kids. Like, I can remember you in Penwood 5th period, 4th period lunch at the table drawing. So now to be able to see, you know, your skill and worth just, you know, propelled to the levels that you've reached is just amazing. So the one and only TayG.TheArtist. What's up, Tyler?
It's good, it's good.
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
So tell me about these two pieces first and foremost, because they are dope.
I bought two different pieces here to show my diversity and range when it comes to painting. So, like, I'm a portrait painter, first of all, but I definitely paint a lot of musical artists, black musical artists at that. And then when it comes to my portrait paintings, I do a lot of, you know, black aesthetics. So.
No, that's hard. That's hard. I definitely you've, like, over the past few years, like, just seeing all of your paintings, like, what would they be considered? Portraits, right?
Yeah.
Portraits. So
yeah.
To see all of your portraits, you know, from the you got so many, like with the Uzis, this one. Then you do a Chris Brown joint, right?
Yeah, that's when I felt like I really took off for that one.
When
I did the Chris Brown one.
That Chris Brown joint was different. I ain't gonna lie. So what got you into painting?
You know, I always had a thing for art. I mean, I've been, you know, doing art since I was like a kid. Like, and it was like, it came from my mom. So my mom was an artist. So, like, I kind of got inspired by her when she was drawing stuff when I was little. And I used to, like, try and mimic what she would do. And then, you know, I was always sketching at first. But then, like, over the years, I dabbled even into programming, like illustrating all that, and did like digital art. And then I said, you know, what if I start, you know, taking my things to canvases and stuff, and I started painting. I actually started painting like probably about 2 to 3 years ago, and I took a little break from it, and then I just got back into it again. So
this episode of the Takeover Files is brought to you by Soft Play Philly. Now, what's a soft play, you ask? It's the #1 safest area for your children to have parties, events, whatever you want to do. It's a playground for your kids. And it's 100% soft, 100% safe. Make sure you book Soft Play Philly for your parties, birthday parties, events. Honestly, if you just need something to do with your kids and you want to get away, just grab the Soft Play Philly.
Do they come with a babysitter?
I mean, not a babysitter.
But will somebody be there?
For the right fee, they will. That was Andy, by the way. Andy be having the most craziest questions.
Hey, man, don't be putting me out like that.
All right, my fault, bro. But listen, man, make sure y'all go ahead and grab. Hey, Andy, you bringing your son out?
Yeah. What's their prices?
Hit up the squad, the Millers, and they gonna get you right. Soft Play Philly. No, that's the painting. Like, so you didn't paint at first? I thought you always painted for some reason.
I mean, I dabbled when I was in high school. Like, you know, we had our art classes. I did like little painting sessions there, but I was always like drawing and sketching for the most part.
No, I feel that. So do you have a favorite piece so far?
I would definitely say this one right here is actually my favorite piece now. Like, which each piece I create, I always say this is my favorite piece.
Word, every new piece. And I mean, that makes sense because it shows like the growth, the development. And then, you know, you always want your next piece to be the best piece. So that definitely makes sense. What's some of the just, you know, different, the everyday struggle? Not even just struggle. Well, yeah, we're going to start off with struggles. So what's some of the everyday struggles as a, you know, up and coming artist?
It's really a lot, you know. Sometimes as artists, like we sometimes doubt our work sometimes too, like, you know, like, is it gonna sell, or is it good enough for us? And it's like, for artists, we really have up and down emotions when it comes to things, like, so everything really is a struggle to us.
So what, like, what's some of the, you know, benefits of being an artist, just a independent artist or up and coming, you know, artist?
What you mean by like benefits?
Like benefits. Like, what's some of the positives that you see, or some things that, you know, just for you personally, like, you know, things that keep you going, or you know, some of the perks of being an artist more so.
I mean, the definite perks I get as an artist is that, you know, I get to like see like other artists and stuff like that, like especially on social media. And I've actually met a few artists that actually inspired me too. Like, there was another artist that I follow, Justin Mollington. He's a Philly-based artist.
Okay.
And he actually even has his own line of paintbrushes and stuff. I actually use his paintbrushes for my paintings and stuff. But when I got to meet up with him and, you know, see how amazing his work is actually very inspiring. And I got to meet other, like, I got to meet other artists that inspired me as well. So I'm basically, like, you know, branching myself out there as a new artist, and like I'm getting more follows from different artists every day too. So it's really amazing.
Now, speaking of your followers, it's been a lot of blue checks been following you lately.
I know.
So
like,
how does that feel? Just, you know, following the business.
It's shocking. It really is. Like, it's crazy.
Why?
I mean, you know, sometimes every day is a surprise to me when I get followers and stuff like that too. Especially when I see artists follow me. Rocky, she just shared a painting I did of her.
Oh, that's hard.
So that kind of like really, like, you know, blew me out the water. And I was inboxing her like crazy. I was inboxing my painting like crazy for her to see it. And she just like finally hit me back and she said, oh, send it to me, I'm gonna share it. And then, you know, she just ended up sharing her story for me. And that was just enough exposure as it was. Like, no, even just get her attention. Yeah,
Rocky thorough as hell. I definitely fuck with her. I got Rocky's story. Shout out to Peter Parker. We went to New York. We shot at John with Rocky. And Rocky took us out to dinner at lunch after. It was like, it's on her. All love. Every time I see Rocky, it's definitely a good vibe. So shout out to Rock, man. Yeah. Fake bitches hero, man. Real bitches love her. So, you know, growing up in Delaware County, Darby to be exact, you don't find too many artists. So how were you able to, you know, really, like, I know you said your mom was a painter, but how were you able to really, you know, find your lane and just keep going? You know what I'm saying?
Just been focusing, like, you know, there's other things I could do, like I'm really a multi-talented person. Like, I can do makeup as well, and I can do, like, you know, nails. I can do nails too if I wanted to, but everyone's doing that thing, you know, and I'd rather have something that I know that a lot of people can't do. Like, I mean, anybody can be an artist, but like, I have my specific art that I can do, and I know that it can reach certain people and reach a crowd. Like, but I know that if I do the same thing everyone else is doing, I'll be just like everybody else. So
what types of different art is it? You know, I know, like, describe the different types, you know, are there different categories in art?
Yeah, there's like abstract art, there's portraits, there's still life, there's hyperrealism. It's different. It's a whole lot of it. And there's even pop art.
What's pop art? Oh, that's like 3D?
No, not like 3D, but it's kind of like in the abstract field, but it's more like cartoonish type of pop art type of thing. But
so what's your goal? Just as far as, like, what's your end goal with this?
My end goal is just to, you know, leave a legacy for myself. Like, you know, just keep pushing my art out for the world to see.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Any advice you want to give to any, you know, any artists out there that's finding their way? you know, any experiences you want to tell them about that can get them through. Just something that can help the next artist coming up in your, just the next artist that's coming up, you know, following your blueprint, because you definitely created a blueprint, you know, mixing your art and even with the makeup. Like I know Halloween, you do different looks to match your costume.
That's one of my hobbies. I like to do special effects and stuff when it comes to makeup.
Yeah, so do you got any advice for any artists out there?
What I can say is it's a couple of things I want to say, like, especially when you want to find your specific style in art. Like, I tell people it's okay to be inspired by other artists. Like, if you want to, like, if you see something like a certain style that you like, you can recreate that style but create it in your own way without, you know, taking that style from another artist. And just keep pushing yourself. Like, don't give up. Like, just keep focusing, and the more you practice, the more you'll like get better at what you do. Like just don't give up.
Nah, that's dope. Your art has definitely been, you know, spreading around social media. I walk inside Gillian Wallow's studio. I see it when they walk in, you know, so it's definitely dope to just see that TayG stamp, you know, when looking at just getting to the people that really, not saying really matter, but, you know, you're getting your work to the people that could potentially change, you know, your life. Yeah. So, Tay, anything you want to say before we get out of here? Oh, what's your deposits? How can they purchase your art? All that, you know what I'm saying?
So you can actually look at my deposit list. I actually have a deposit list in my highlights on my actual Instagram. You guys can follow me. It's TayG.TheArtist.com. It's all one word. But in my highlight section, I do have my my art prices along with the deposits.
How you feel about people who say, "Oh, that's too much"?
You know, if you say it's too much for you, then my art's not for you. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna be, for like people that have to say it's too much, I'm gonna end up eventually having, you know, prints and posters, so y'all can get the cheaper versions if y'all want to. Like, I'm about to start being very affordable for people, but eventually someone's gonna buy this art. You know, it may not be you, may not be the next person, but someone's gonna have the money for it. But in the way, my art sells.
How much are these two pieces right here?
So this one here, the 36 by 36, that one's $550.
Okay.
And this one here is $233.
$233. All right. Hey, tell her, TayG, I appreciate you. Continue much success. Happy we was able to get this interview. You know what I'm saying? I've been supporting you for a while. You've been supporting me for a while. And just for our businesses to finally connect is definitely dope. Happy holiday season to everybody. This is the Takeover Files. We got some exclusive holiday family specials going on. So if you're a part of my family, part of my network, or if you've just been supporting, rocking with me for the past 8 years, fuck with me.